This is a question that I'm sure a lot of people would like to hear. What do you think is the most expensive load or the coolest thing that you've ever hauled, or something that you were like, I cannot believe that I'm driving this down the road right now? Do you think there's anything like that that comes to mind?
Man, I've had so many of those over the years. You know, I got to haul Optimus Prime. I was blessed when that movie came out. I went and picked it up from the movie premiere and brought it to where it's stored at. So I got pictures with Optimus Prime on my wagon. So the actual truck. So it was cool, you know. We moved some, when the space shuttle takes off, you know, the arms that hold it and they open when the space shuttle goes up. We hauled the arms in for the last, well, it was 3 years ago now, but it was right before they went up.
Yeah.
So we've got some pretty cool stuff under our belt. 9/11 hit, dude. We did all of the bulletproof guard shacks for Washington, D.C. I personally did the White House, the Washington Memorial, all that stuff around there. I did them all myself. Brought them in. I backed my truck and trailer on the west lawn of the White House.
What?
So yeah, we've done some pretty cool stuff over the years. I build cool trucks. I ride around in cool trucks, and I don't care who likes it or don't. I'm out here doing me. And if you like it, great, follow, come say hello. I'd love to visit with you. If you don't, keep walking.
We got Mr. Gary Jones Jr. Gary, you're a man, you're a legend, but it is no myth that you take pride in your rides, and you guys have some pretty sweet trucks.
Hey man, we're just out here having fun with our buddies. This is formerly EB2, Excessive Behavior number 2. We tore it down last year out in Ohio, and Carpenter Customs did what you see back here behind me. So we put a big house on it so I could have my office on wheels. Everybody knows I run trucks, and I usually do it from the truck, so now it's a little more comfortable. And Talladega fiberglass always wraps us looking nice, you know, fenders, T-bars, boxes, you know, anything they can make, we got it. SPB Trucking is a company me and my wife own out of Missouri. We've got 11 trucks, and we started about 11 years ago. We branched off from my father. We was family ran. I was with my dad all growing up, had many trucks, and we started our own deal. We're a heavy haul company. I'm hooked to a flatbed, but it's just for the shows. I use it every once in a while, but we're primarily a lowboy company, coast to coast. My wife drives as well, and she also enjoys having nice trucks. So, and I've been that way my whole life since I was a kid, all the way from my cars to my first big truck. I like to have different stuff that you don't see every day with other people. You know what I mean? When I roll in, I want them to say, that's Gary's truck, or that's one of them. You know what I mean? So here in the last couple years, I've leaned and made all my trucks have these signature stripes. All my trucks are red and white now, and they all are striped to match.
Awesome.
So when we roll in, they know who's in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's just a passion. We like to show, you know, you can have nice rides and work them too.
Yeah.
We run them up and down the road every day, and as you can see, it's on point. You know, for the industry, you got to shine, you know. We like to take pride in what we do. We're trying to keep it alive out here.
They can really see the difference with the truck shows now and the truck shows that they would go to as a kid. You know, back then, it was really just a bunch of drivers getting together. You know, maybe they're exchanging loads, maybe they're barbecuing, maybe they're drinking, doing whatever they do. But you know, now some people think it can be a little too political, or it can be a little bit too much in your face. So what's your opinion on that?
Well, you know, I think that it's political if you let it become political. You know what I mean? I feel like if you stay in your own lane, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. It'll follow. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We don't get into that political crap. Well, this is a 99 Peterbilt, and I put a 156-inch bunk on it this year. Stretched it to 340 inches. You know, I've got an Onan diesel generator on it. It's Talladega fiberglass in the back on all my fenders. Of course, painted tanks. I don't like polishing, so the only thing on this truck that's aluminum are the wheels. You know, they have to be polished. Everything else is painted.
Awesome.
And yeah, from front to back, we do everything with fiberglass paint. And they've done some custom stuff for me with my logo, so my truck has my logo in the back. My trailers all have my logo in the back. Everybody knows it's us when we roll through, you know what I mean?
You first started your company. What made you decide to go heavy haul instead of literally any other avenue you could have taken?
My dad's done it my whole life.
Okay.
That's all he's ever done is heavy haul. So it just came natural. It's what I started as a young man, and it's just what I built my business off of. And when I say heavy haul, man, I don't get into that 13 axle, 200,000 pound stuff. I'm primarily 8, 9 axles and below. And that's what we do. The big ugly stuff that you see the cops and the electric companies and stuff taking power lines down, that's what we do. So when other people say no, they call us. And you know, that's what we try to tell everybody. You know, if you're young and you got questions and you're just getting into this, grab one of us, man. I'd love to visit with you and try to throw some wisdom your way. You know, it's a good industry to be a part of, and everybody's, you know, kind of veering away from it. And we're not the bottom of the barrel. You know, we live good and there's good money in it, and you just gotta strive and do the best you can, you know.